That's interesting.
Why is that interesting?
You seem like one of those habit holes. You know, you're smart, successful, definitely the nurturing type.
Oh, I used to consider myself a nurturing person.
Yeah, I mean, you're a doctor, and you're married to a doctor, so it probably doesn't allow much time for the kids, eh?
No. Maybe someday.
You know, the thing about kids is they don't go away. You know, you can't send them back or drop them off at the pound. You know, you have to devote your entire life to somebody who may or may not appreciate it.
It doesn't sound very appealing.
Not to me. But I know my limitations.
Yeah, I used to know mine too.
Yeah, you'll be ready for kids soon, I bet. You're married, you got a good job, you know, some extra money in the bank, I'm sure. You know, a nice car.
Yeah, well, all those things don't mean that I'm ready to have kids. You know, I mean, I've lived my life, you know, very focused on my work. I got through med school and I got through my residency that way. No hassle, no distractions.
And how'd your mom and dad feel about that?
Oh, my mom and dad are great. They just had, let's just say, other plans while I was growing up. My Uncle Mac raised me for the most part, the Australian that I told you about.
Mm-hmm. And where were your parents?
You wouldn't believe me if I told you. Nobody does.
Oh, okay. They ran off and joined the circus?
No.
No? They founded a cult and are living out in the desert waiting the end of the world to come?
No, nothing so normal. Okay, you ready? My mother and father are spies. Secret agents. I'm serious. The international mom and dad of mystery. When I was really young, I didn't even know my parents. When I met my dad for the first time when I was 6 years old.
And where are they now?
On assignment, whatever that means.
Sounds like fun.
Yeah. I've missed my mom a lot lately, actually. Not that I expect her to show up. I mean, I am an adult. I can take care of my own problems. Anyway, family's complicated.
Yeah, it must have been exciting when you were growing up, though. Knowing your parents were somewhere out there fighting the good fight.
Yeah, I admired them. I worshipped them, actually. Unfortunately, they were gone as much as they were home.
Yeah, that can be a little tough.
Yeah, I would never want to put my kid through that.
Yeah.
Anyway, what about you? What about your parents?
My parents certainly had their priorities straight, I'll tell you that. They dropped me off the day I was born. And then my adoptive parents were killed a few years back in a car wreck, and I had foster care in my future and didn't much care for that, so I took off.
Wow. Well, that's tough.
Hey, no complaints. You know, I'd say we've both done all right.
I suppose.
But here's what I'll never understand. If you aren't going to enjoy the company of your children, why have any at all?
I should go.
Did I say something wrong?
No, not at all.
Well, hey, don't forget your change.
I'm a rich doctor, remember? Keep it.
Bartender, pour me a drink.
Oh, how about a righteous rage?
Just pour me some scotch and don't get cute.
So, are you gonna tell me all about it?
No.
Come on. I'm the bartender. That's what you pay me for, right?
Didn't I tell you not to get cute? History. History. Time marching on. That's what's the matter. The examined life. Who needs it? Pour me an unexamined life.
An unexamined life.
Beautiful thing you just did. A beautiful thing.
It's all yours.
So I'm at my wife's palatial family home.
Lucky man.
And who should roll in but my ex-wife's son? I used to call him the Spawn.
How many times have you been married?
Don't ask questions, just listen. I used to hate that kid. Overprivileged spud. I used to want to stick him in the oven, turn him into shepherd's pie. I wanted to fry him up like a plate of chips. But now, he's going through something strange. And I'll be damned if I don't feel like I ought to give him some advice.
Well, no wonder you're drinking.
What are you doing now? Getting my dad drunk so you can rob him again? Do you know that my dad has a bad heart? I mean, of course you wouldn't care because it's a lot easier to rob from someone who's having a heart attack.
And what can I get you, Miss Spencer?
Leave me alone.
Take it easy, Cupcake.
Why are you doing this?
What am I doing? I'm having a drink. It's cocktail time. Somewhere.
Look, I mean, why are you letting him play you? You gotta know that he's a total con.
Well, of course he's a con. He's pretty damn good at it, too.
Here you go. Your own personal take it easy cupcake.
Yeah, like I would accept a drink or anything else from you.
Oh, wait. Oh. Of course. Sorry. You came back to check him out.
What? I didn't even know that he was gonna be here.
Sweetheart, of course you did. He was here when you were here earlier, wasn't he?
I barely even know him.
Well, that's the point, isn't it? Let me get out of here so that you can get acquainted.
How many drinks has he had?
Don't count my drinks. You run a fine establishment, bartender. I think I'll get a little air.
Well, my dad's really losing it. Thank you for speeding up the process.
Well, we'll look on the bright side, love. At least now it's out in the open. You secretly do like me.
Let's get one thing straight, okay? I don't like you. I don't even know you. And if you think for 1 second I came here to see you instead of my dad... What did you put in this?
This and that.
Whose wallet is that?
One customer must have left it here.
Like hell they did. You stole it.
No, the customer was digging through her purse and must have left it on the counter.
You picked someone's pocket and brought it back here.
Not at all. The woman and I had a lovely conversation. In fact, I made her a strawberry stripper.
Oh, right.
Oh, no, I did. The woman's name was Robin something, like the bird.
Well, see, the problem is Robin wouldn't come to a casino in the middle of the day drinking strawberry strippers.
Even doctors need a break every now and then.
So where does this doctor work?
General Hospital. But there's a problem because it's closed at the moment. So she decided to head out and come over here, strictly on impulse.
Robin doesn't do anything on impulse. She's a total control freak.
Well, she did say she works a lot and that she's far too busy to have kids.
Oh, See, now I know you're lying because Robin does have a kid. She has a little sweet baby that she's probably at home with right now.